How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to talk about gynecomastia versus chest fat. So some people have been asking me, is it just chest fat? Am I overweight? Do I have a high body fat percentage? Or is it actually gyno? How can you tell the difference? What is going on, you guys? So if you guys didn't know, gyno is basically when your testosterone gets a little bit lower, your estrogen's a little bit higher, and that's when you start developing those puffy nipples. The reason for that is because of the estrogen in your body, you guys. You're developing those male breast tissues because of the estrogen levels. So I will go over a few tips how we can keep those down. Some other things to keep in mind though, you guys, is that half of males when they are born, they do have male breast tissue, you guys. And about 2 to 3 weeks after they're born, that goes down a lot. During puberty though, a lot of people do not know this, some males will still have that male breast tissue, and that's completely fine. If you guys have done the research, I have done a ton of research on this, not because that I have it myself, but because of a lot of people have been asking me, and I want to help as many people as possible with this issue. So during puberty, let's say 10 to 14, 10 to 16 years old, you're going through that puberty stage, you may still have male breast tissue. That's completely fine. If you've done the research, between 6 months to 2 years, that male breast tissue will actually shrink down. So if you guys are 13, 14, 15, 16, even 17, some people develop puberty a little bit later on, 18 years old, there's still hope for you. There's still hope for you. You may not need surgery. So if you guys are young like this, don't panic. Don't think that the world's over, everything's gone, you can't fix this. You can. Generally, just waiting can actually reduce the breast tissue. Some people though, you guys, 2/3 of our population on earth are obese. 60%, 66% of people are obese. So for every 3 people watching this video, 2 of you guys are going to be obese. Chances are not. This is a fitness community. A lot of you guys are pretty jacked, lean. But again, 2/3 of the population are overweight. So chances are you may be overweight as well. If you are overweight, you will have chest fat, you guys. And some of that chest fat may seem to be gyno. You may think it's gyno. So some things to keep in mind. Gyno, again, you'll have those puffy nipples. What people don't know too is that with gyno, they will be tender, you guys. So a lot of times you will have tender nipples. So if they're hurting a lot sometimes, then chances are you do have gyno if they're constantly tender and sore. Chest fat, they won't be sore. Gyno, they will look puffy as well, so that's another thing as well. That's how you can tell kind of the difference. Are there any exercises, I get this a lot, are there any exercises you can do? I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to feed you guys a ton of misinformation. No exercise, if you have gyno, is going to fix it at all. The best way is going to be surgery. Go to a good doctor. Lots of doctors are completely brainless. A lot of doctors think they know a ton of stuff. Doctors are awesome for giving medications, and don't get me wrong, they have a ton of schooling, they know what they're doing. But a lot of them for the fitness industry, sports science, stuff like that, they kind of get it wrong because they're not a specialist. It's good to go to a specialist that deals with gyno, that knows what they are talking about. So that's kind of the difference. Chest fat, again, your nipples won't be puffy, they'll just look really fat, they won't be tender. Gyno, they will be very puffy, you guys. They'll be tender quite often. And keep in mind that if you're 13, 14, 16, the gyno can go away by its own. So what I would recommend doing if you think you have gyno is try to lose body fat. If you're overweight and you think you have gyno, start losing weight. Get to a decently lean body fat percentage. Once you've done that, start building muscle. During that stage, that'll take maybe a few months, a year, whatever, year and a half. Let the time frame go along, because like I have said, during puberty, a lot of people do have gyno, and what happens is 6 months to 2 years, it will actually shrink down and you won't have gyno anymore. So puberty does cause this as well. If you're 20, 25 years old, anywhere in between there, and you still have that, chances are you are going to need surgery. But if you're a younger age, I've been getting this question a lot from the younger guys, have faith. Time will just pass on, 6 months, 2 years, and it will shrink down. But again, lose the weight, build the muscle, get to a lean body fat percentage, and then chances are you will be able to tell better if you have gyno or chest fat. My guess is most of you just have chest fat, so that's my opinion. So end of video. Hopefully I did help you guys. Hopefully I gave you guys some more information on the gyno subject. Keep studying, keep doing your research. If you have any more questions, comment below. I would love to help you guys. Peace out. Make sure to subscribe.